Alright, folks. I think with everything going on, I think it's about time somebody said it. What would your grandparents think? With all you're talking about of the United States government going to war with Iran, look at the wars your grandparents lived through. Look at what they lived through. They lived through food stamps, and not the kind that the people who don't deserve them are getting now. They lived through the ration stamps. They dealt with that. And they lived with it and they were able to be happy. Yet, you can't deal with a little bit of a gas hike for a couple months. They dealt with that for years. And you can't live with a $2 gas hike. What would your grandparents think of you now? I know what mine would say. Nothing. They'd smack the shit out of me and call me an ungrateful bastard. Some things need to be done to keep the world a safer place. And as an American, that's how I grew up, that's our job. Call it a big ego, call it whatever you want to call it. It's an American ego. That's what we are, that's who we are. It's what we were made to be. We're America. We are that guy as a country. We used to be able to look at the country and see ourselves in the country. And how the country projected itself. We could see ourselves in that role. And we could be proud of it. Now all anybody can see is disgust and hatred for everything, and it's always somebody else's fault, or there's no pride left. And I think it's because you can't act like you're holier than thou and disgraced about something and still be proud of it. And everybody in the world is just so big on being the victim, they can't have the pride too. And that's where everything's gone bad. Is nobody's proud of anything anymore. I can look at what's going on in Iran right now, and I can get me a big old patriotism boner sitting right here thinking, yep, that's us, America. That's what we do. Because that's who we are. And that's who we've always been. And now, that's not enough of that anymore. There needs to be more of it. And that's about it. Pretty much call it a lecture from your grandpa. Because a lot of you, I think if you look at it, if you knew him, it's what he'd be saying. I don't like seeing the old ideals die out, because by God, they were the right ones. They're the ones that put us on the path we're on, and the ones that got us where we are. And it's a shame we're losing sight of what they were back then. We need more old people. And not the ones in Congress. Real old people. Everybody knows that grandpa that we need. I hate doing the plug, but here's the plug. If you like the video, like, subscribe. I started a community. People need to see this stuff. Because there's more people like this out there. I just don't think that they voice themselves because they think it'll matter. And that's sucks. There's a lot of people my age, because we got there right in between the time where computers were coming out and they mattered at all. I mean, back when I was a kid, you didn't have computers. Nowadays, computers are all people know. We grew up thinking that they were just something that was there and a side thing. Well, they're not. They're a big thing. And I think a lot of people my age just haven't got around to realizing that, shit, I can do this too. You need to think about it. That little bastard sitting in his basement jerking off, eating Hot Pockets and playing video games all day, that decides to stream for a couple hours and make a couple $1,000, he is not smarter than you. It is not a gimmick that he's found that nobody knows about. It's just we don't try. And that's the problem. More of us need to try. There'd be less of them. I'm going to do on this channel, I'm going to try and do a lot of videos, reaction videos to a lot of the people and a lot of the things that I see to be very important. They're all my views, but they're the people that I go to when I want information. So I want to do a lot of videos like that. And my channel will be more like a hub. It's like you watch my videos for my reaction to it, but I want you to get the idea that I want you to go out and watch these channels. I mean, I can't co-sign to them. I don't know any of the people, but they're the people that I watch to get my information from. Be them right, be them wrong. Sometimes I watch the right people, sometimes I don't, but that's my opinion. And I think there's a lot of people out there that don't see a lot of these things because they don't know where to get them. Like one of the channels I watch, there's a little blue animated retard that talks more important stuff in a correct way that makes a good point than you would ever believe. I would 99.9% of the time never watch the channel if I didn't catch a clip of it on accident. Now it's one of the greatest sources of comedy and information I can get. And that's a little blue retard. And there's stuff like that. But I'm going to try and do a lot of that on this channel. I'm going to try and get this channel up and going because there's more of us out there. Mid-40s, we just don't do the internet like that. We got lives. You know, I kind of hit a point in my life where I don't really have anything to lose and nothing to gain and anything to gain and everything to gain. I think that's right. I don't have anything to lose and I have everything to gain, and fuck it. Why not? I'm going to try and document everything of me starting up as a YouTuber, right down to my first videos that I've got on here that are live videos, are videos of when I figured out how to make a live stream. Because I didn't figure out I was live streaming until about halfway through the video. A couple of the next videos I'm going to do is on those videos. I was listening to music before that I realized that I was live streaming. So I got marks on my YouTube, on the video. I want to make a live video of, oh shit, I fucked this up. This is how we fix it. So when people like you start live streaming and start doing the channel and realizing I don't have to jerk off in the basement and eat Hot Pockets to start a YouTube channel, you can watch my videos and go, alright, this is how he fucked it up and this is how he fixed it. A step-by-step of how to unfuck a YouTube channel, starting from scratch. With your boy FooBar Daily. On that, like, subscribe, join the community to anything that I do figure out how the hell to do, I'm going to put in there. Other than that, FooBar out.